If you're here, you're looking for a rigorous, direct-to-value teardown of the Tailor Brands website builder. We're totally bypassing all the conversational filler today to give you a purely objective review of this specific platform. So why does a deep dive evaluation of this exact software matter right now? Well, because honestly, countless entrepreneurs get completely trapped in the wrong technical ecosystem simply because they skipped this level of upfront evaluation. Today, we're focusing exactly on what this platform does, how it performs under real-world conditions, and whether its specific technical environment is the absolute right fit for your business goals. All right, let's jump into section 1. What is the Tailor Brands Builder? It's what we call a dual modality digital tool. So, breaking it down based on professional evaluations, the Tailor Brands website builder is fundamentally a platform that uses this dual modality approach to rapidly translate your brand identity into a functional, mobile responsive digital presence. And to really get this tool, you have to understand that it doesn't just exist in a vacuum. It's actually a highly integrated module within the much broader Tailor Brands all-in-one entrepreneurial operating system. Its entire architecture is built from the ground up specifically for non-technical founders, and its absolute primary purpose is removing friction. Now, what does removing friction actually look like in practice? Well, it's literally the difference between spending weeks coding a site from scratch versus spending a single afternoon generating one. The builder takes the visual identity created by their AI logo generator and immediately spins it into a cohesive website. It's all about making sure a new business becomes official and gets online as fast as technically possible. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that the platform currently carries a massive 4.8 trust score based on nearly 15,000 reviews on Trustpilot. That volume of user feedback is statistically significant for a SaaS product. When you've got tens of thousands of data points resulting in a near-perfect score, it strongly indicates that for its specific target demographic, which is first-time founders needing a highly guided approach, the software consistently delivers immense value and satisfaction. This isn't just a small sample size, it is a proven track record. But to figure out if it earns that score for your specific operational needs, we really need to look under the hood. Moving right along to section 2, key features and specifications. It's all about speed versus control here. Okay, so the platform is partitioned into two totally distinct technical environments, the automated AI builder and the advanced DIY builder. If you go with the automated AI builder, your editing is limited entirely to section-based selection, and your flexibility is highly restricted to just 5 predetermined style options. But the massive advantage? Your speed to launch is literally measured in minutes. On the flip side, the advanced DIY builder uses a traditional drag-and-drop widget grid. This gives you high flexibility with manual layout control for different devices, but it's going to take you hours or even days to launch. Now, pay super close attention to the reversibility row at the bottom here. This is a massive technical constraint. Once you switch your project to that advanced DIY mode, you absolutely cannot revert back to the automated builder without completely starting over or copying your existing logo to a brand new project. Just imagine spending hours tweaking a grid, realizing you've messed up the mobile layout and wanting the AI to just fix it. You can't. It's a strict one-way street, so making that initial choice of builder is critically important. If you do prioritize speed and opt for the automated route, the creation logic is incredibly streamlined into just 3 steps. Step 1, you answer a brief AI questionnaire about your specific business. Step 2, you select which functional sections you want included on the site, like an About Us page or a contact form. And Step 3, instant generation. The system automatically assembles a mobile responsive design for you. What's absolutely vital to understand here is how the AI maps your data. It doesn't just hand you a blank template. It takes your previously generated Tailor Brands logo, extracts your exact brand colors, and maps them directly onto those functional sections perfectly. It is the ultimate execution of their speed to launch promise, completely removing the need for you to know anything about color theory or layout hierarchy. So the crucial point on this slide is a very specific technical constraint when it comes to e-commerce, a hard limit of 100 products. If you upgrade to the premium plan specifically to build an online store, this number explicitly defines the platform's technical ceiling. It is built entirely for micro merchants, not for massive inventory catalogs. You really have to consider the scaling applications here. If you're launching a boutique clothing brand today with 10 items, this works perfectly. But if your business roadmap involves scaling up to sell 200 distinct items by year 2, well, you'll hit a technical wall and be forced to migrate your entire store to a completely new platform. So you shouldn't start here if massive inventory scaling is in your near future. However, within that 100 product ceiling, the e-commerce capabilities are actually really robust for small operations. The builder lets you manage product variants, meaning you can easily sort your inventory by size, color, and material. It also lets you seamlessly sell directly on social channels like Facebook and Instagram. And for a micro merchant, this specific integration is incredibly valuable. It means you don't have to force a customer off their social media feed just to complete a purchase, which drastically reduces cart abandonment. On top of that, the platform includes native coupon and discount generation, and it fully integrates secure online payment options. It literally gives a boutique service provider exactly what they need to transact immediately without all the heavy, complex bloat of an enterprise e-commerce system. Now, when we talk about search engine optimization, or SEO, the platform effectively handles all the essentials. You can configure your basic page titles, meta descriptions, and image alt text. It even boasts native optimization for core web vitals. But again, it imposes a strict technical ceiling. Professional audits highlight a lack of manual XML sitemap control, restricted custom canonical tags, and largely automated redirect management. So why does all this matter? Well, if your marketing strategy relies entirely on aggressive, complex content creation to rank on Google, the lack of custom canonical tags can lead to duplicate content issues that could penalize your site. And the inability to manually force XML sitemap updates means slower indexing of your new pages. Ultimately, it's a platform that's great for ranking a local business by its specific name, but it is not built to compete in highly saturated, content-driven search environments. Okay, Section 3, Real-World Performance and Use. Let's look at the application and audience. With over 58% of global internet traffic now originating on mobile devices, responsive performance is just non-negotiable for any modern business. Tailor Brands tackles this by natively targeting Google's core web vitals specifically on mobile. These are the specific metrics Google uses to measure a user's experience, things like loading speed, visual stability, and interactivity. The automated builder automatically scales your images, text, and navigation menus to ensure flawless mobile responsiveness right out of the box, specifically hitting these crucial metrics. For a founder, this native optimization saves literally thousands of dollars in potential development fees. Your site simply won't break on a smartphone, which is a massive operational relief for users without a background in front-end web development. Because of these specific automated mechanics, the real-world application of this builder strongly favors very specific user profiles. It is highly effective for first-time founders, solo entrepreneurs, and time-constrained micro merchants. Think local brick-and-mortar services, like an artisanal bakery. It's a perfect fit. Crucially, it serves complete novices who desperately need an all-in-one guided compliance framework. This right here is the platform's true, unique selling proposition. In the Tailor Brands dashboard, your legal LLC formation and your website exist side by side. You don't have to hire a lawyer on one site, a web designer on another, and a domain registrar somewhere else. Everything is synchronized securely in one single location. Let's move to Section 4, Honest Pros and Cons. It's time for our objective teardown. The major advantages of the Tailor Brands Builder revolve entirely around removing technical friction. First, you get flawless mobile responsiveness immediately. You don't have to drag and drop elements for phone screens versus desktop screens. The AI handles it flawlessly. Second, you get native optimization for those crucial core web vitals without ever looking at a single line of code, ensuring fast load times that make search engines happy. Third, the cohesive brand integration is excellent, seamlessly pulling your AI-generated logo, fonts, and color palettes directly into the web templates to ensure visual consistency. And finally, for beginners, the speed to launch is, frankly, unmatched. Going from answering a brief questionnaire to having a live, fully branded, mobile-ready website in just an afternoon, that is a massive operational advantage. But we absolutely must balance that with the realities of this platform's technical environment. It's what we call a walled garden. Simplicity always comes at the cost of control. The AI mode is highly restricted to just 5 aesthetic style options, and if you want more control and switch to the advanced DIY mode, you are locked in, with no way to revert back to automation. Also, as your retail business scales, you'll eventually hit that rigid 100-product e-commerce ceiling, forcing a migration. And if your primary revenue driver eventually becomes aggressive organic search traffic, the restricted technical SEO, like the lack of custom canonical tags and manual sitemaps, will eventually cap your growth. You have to fully absorb these limitations before making a purchasing decision. Finally, Section 5, Final Verdict and Takeaways. The resolution. First up, you need to understand the exact entry point here. The website builder, alongside a free year of a custom domain, 8 logos, and digital marketing tools, is bundled entirely into Tailor Brands' Elite package. That requires an annual investment of $249, plus any applicable state fees if you're utilizing their LLC formation services. But it is critical to view this price in context. You aren't just paying $249 for a standalone drag-and-drop web builder. This pricing structure reflects its identity as an integrated piece of a comprehensive business launching ecosystem. You are paying for the legal, branding, and web infrastructure all at once. And this brilliantly illustrates what professional analysis distills the Tailor Brands builder down to. Its core philosophy is the turnkey solution for the digital age, prioritizing speed, cohesion, and compliance over creative or technical depth. That is the defining reality of this software. It exists to launch you, not necessarily to house a massive, complex enterprise. So to leave absolutely no ambiguity for you, the ideal user for this platform is a first-time founder or a solo entrepreneur seeking radical simplicity. If you want your branding, your legal setup, and your website handled flawlessly in one single afternoon, this is exactly for you. The non-ideal user is a technical business. For example, a high-growth SaaS startup needing custom databases, or a large-scale dropshipper running complex membership structures and really aggressive SEO campaigns. If you fall into that technical category, you're going to chafe against the platform's restrictions almost immediately. As you map out your specific business plan, you have to ask yourself a critical operational question. Will your venture quickly outgrow the constraints of this technical walled garden? Or is the radical simplicity of the Tailor Brands builder exactly the frictionless foundation you need to launch your idea today? Think on that. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep learning.